Hello, Debbie here. Today I thought I would share with you a fun little project that I altered. This is a treat box that I made, part of it, and what the top lid and the inspiration is from these Tim Holtz Vignette box tops, and this is a Halloween one. In this, you get 5 pieces. They're various sizes. I think 2 are the same size. These 2 are the same size. And I think they're pretty darn cute. This is the one we're going to be working with today. And when you open it up, this is how they come, just like this. So the problem with this is there's no tabs because these were designed to fit around his vignette boxes. So these are great, a great idea if you wanted to create a collage of some kind of a fun Halloween scene. And these, when you're done with it, would glue over the top, and how sweet is that? But I wanted to be able to get in and out of this and use it as a treat box. So what I came up with is this. So what we're going to do first is we need to make hinges for this so this will close. And how I did that is I cut out 4 pieces of cardstock at 1 1/4 by 2 inches. And then I folded it. And then after I had them all folded, I took some distressed ink and I inked up these little edges, because in case they peek through, I didn't want to have that stark white showing through. I wanted to kind of blend it a little bit better. So after you do that part, what you're going to want to do is cut some of this bulk off. So I take it from just, this is the fold, so right about there, and I cut it right like that. So we need to do that on all 4 pieces. And just, it's an approximate thing. Okay, alrighty. And on this box lid, you're going to want to fold it. And when you do fold it, you want to kind of be careful as to not crack the paper. So I just gently get it where you want it and then go a little firmer on it. Okay? So what we're going to do is glue these guys down. So I'm going to take one side at a time, and I'm going to glue it with the long side at the top and the little part at the bottom. And I'm using my finger and kind of making sure that those edges line up. And I kind of give a little press with my finger, and this glue is wonderful. It sets up pretty quickly. So we're going to do that on this tab. And the same, oops, let's see, yeah, the same way. I like to glue the small edge, but you certainly don't have to. You could do the long edge, just as long as each one has it. So this one's going to go on this edge. And again, you just kind of hold the edge. And I love the white glue, this glitter glue, because it gives you some wiggle time to get it into place before it grabs. And the last one here is this guy. And so again, I'm just lining up that edge and giving it a squeeze. Okay, so now we're ready to glue the sides. So again, just put a little glue on here, and we'll do this side too. And I'm just matching those corners, giving it a squeeze. And again over here, matching those corners. Do the same on this side. And giving that a nice little squeeze. Now at this point, what I'd like to do is, so the candy won't fall out, this is the point where we put in, I have the plastic windows. So any acetate would work. This is the kind I used. And what I did is I cut this out at 5 3/4. No. Nope. Yeah. 3 1/4 by 4 5/8. So that's right here on my paper. And just double check it fits, and it sure does. So I am going to put some of this glue in each of the corners. Just enough just to hold it, not enough to ooze out where it could be seen. Put my pen back in. So this tends to dry pretty quick. And so here's my little acetate, and I just drop that in, and I give it a little push with my finger, and that is stuck on there pretty good. It'll take a little bit to dry because that's plastic, but that's our box lid. So we're going to set that aside, and now we're going to work on the bottom. So for the bottom, what I used is Nina paper, 80-pound smooth. This is Desert Storm, but I do love my Gina, and you can certainly use that. The Craft in Gina K works just nice too. I kind of like a little bit of the lighter color of the Desert Storm. It seemed to match this a little bit better. But any craft, paper would work as long as you've got kind of a good weight to it. So this is cut at 5 3/4 by 7 1/8. And what we're going to do next is score it. So I'll get my scoreboard here, and this is going to rub it with a little bit of wax paper so it scores smoothly. And we are going to score 1 1/4 on each side. So here's my 1 1/4, and I'm going to turn 1 1/4, turn 1 1/4, and then the final turn again at 1 1/4. Okay, so at this point we need to make some cuts. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a cut up here and then take a wedge out. And same here, cut and then wedge. Cut and wedge. Cut and wedge. All right, and then we're going to fold this on all these fold lines. And this one too, and this one. So that is our box bottom. So here again, we are going to use our glue and glue these tabs. And again, we just size up with our fingers. We feel that it's got a good square corner, and give it a squeeze. This side too. And give it a squeeze. And we're going to glue these guys down. Any extra glue, just rub it off with your finger in this final corner. And there we go. And that's our box bottom. Now, what I thought would be kind of fun is, if this was empty, and this is an awfully cute box, just to have it an empty box, and the treats are only going to last for so long, I thought it would be fun to find an image of a costume in a box and paste it at the bottom. So what I did is I went on eBay, And I found there was lots of them, but I tried to find an image that was pretty square on. So I sized it to the size of the inside of my box, which is just like this. And so I took the image, I copied it, I put it on Word, and that's where I adjusted it. And then when I was happy with that, then I cut and paste, for 4 on a page. So with this, I'm just going to give it a little bit of glue to keep it stuck down there. And it's not an exact fit, but it's pretty darn close. So give that a rub. And there you go. So I think this is a pretty fun treat box. And it's not a real snug fit. I wanted it to be where you can grab it and open it easily, or it to fall out easily. If this was any tighter, then I'd have to cut a little half circle so you can get your finger grip in there to pull it. But I think it's pretty cute, and you could certainly fill it with all kinds of treasures or spooky things, and give it as a sweet little gift. This again is going to go in my goodie bag. And another fun thing that Tim Holtz just came out with are the Christmas ones. So how cute is this? The Vignette box tops in Christmas. And on the back, there it is. You get 5 pieces. I believe these 2 are the same size. But how cute is that? You can do the same thing and find an image of like a box of ornaments with the lid off, and take that and put it in there and fill it with Christmas treats. And then they've got a cute little box when the candy treats are all gone. Something cute they can put on their shelf. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have. If I come up with any more ideas, I'll certainly put them on YouTube and share with you. I have a feeling my baby shower is the next thing I'm going to be working on. But anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I really appreciate you coming and taking the time to spend with me and learning hopefully something new and something fun to do. If you like what you see, you're welcome, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a like. I don't know what all that means, but I hear people say that all the time. So anyhow, I appreciate you coming and visiting with me. Have a wonderful day.